Our first play is entitled First Day, written by Mattie, and here's a brief synopsis. Marriage in a not-so-blended family is tested when younger wife Belle Green clashes with disciplinarian husband Wilbur Green on how to navigate the important day in the lives of their children. The setting is the bedroom of the Green residence in a small town in southern Mississippi, mid-1990s, early August morning.
I missed that bus.
Bus don't come till 8. Let them get another half hour before they get up.
It'll be 8 before you know it. You and your people don't know nothing about being on time.
Time, Lord, time is winding up.
You didn't get enough of that racket down at that church last night?
Daddy said you should always keep a song in your heart for the Lord.
It's time you get a watch on your wrist for him, too. You shouldn't have been cheering out so late, knowing they got school the next morning. Y'all be down at that church about every night.
You're welcome to join us any one of those nights.
Fool.
We had a time. Daddy preached a mighty sermon, trust in the Lord, and I'm trusting that God is going to free Jimmy today. I just know he will. Nadine caught the spirit. She shouted all over that hurt ankle of hers.
That gal too young always has something snapping and cracking.
Just the day before, she couldn't even get out of bed. I spent all day making her groceries, cleaning house, and washing clothes. A miracle.
A miracle, huh? You sound a fool.
After benediction, Daddy wanted everybody to stay for a family meeting.
Some kind of family meeting? When the in-laws left out?
You know how Daddy can be about the family land.
Nadine's husband got more land than me and Reverend combined, and he still don't come to the family meetings. Y'all some backwards people.
We could come if you ask, I guess.
What that matter to me? I got my own land. My daddy died getting our land back after those crooks stole it for the cost of a mule. That's what Peanut and Pearl got to look forward to. With their education in my daddy's land, they'll be all right. They don't need none of Reverend's land.
All that land lost for a mule. Have mercy, Lord.
And the next time Reverend call a meeting, don't let it be almost midnight before school the next morning. Now the children gonna be half sleep through their tests.
We spent half the night praying for Jimmy's verdict today.
All the praying y'all done for that boy.
Now don't go starting with that this morning, Will Earl. I know full well what you think of all the praying we doing with him. And we gonna keep at it.
Saved by the bed.
Belle exits to check on food in the oven in the kitchen.
Yellow. Morning, Reverend. She's tied up right now. Uh-huh. You can't? I see to it she know.
I put a fresh pot on for later. Rice and beans on the stove. The chicken and cornbread is in the oven when you get ready.
Any more of that gifted gravy?
Check the cooling container. We should be back this evening. The lawyers say the jury should come back with a verdict today.
She said that last week.
They can take all the time they need, as long as they free my child. I better call Daddy and make sure he's on the way.
He just called. Said he can't take it. Something about the church. Call Nadine. Tell her to go with you.
Oh, I hate to bother her last minute.
Why not? She never minds bothering you.
I forgot. She got to help Mama bake pies for Sweet Shiny's benefit program.
Y'all can buy some doggone pies at the Piggly Wiggly.
I don't really want her to come anyway. She got the nerve to say to me last night, I'ma be praying for you and your boy. Looks like he's turning out to be just like that low-down daddy of his.
that next time she come calling with her poopy sniffing. You always running up behind them folks, and they never do nothing for you.
You have to be there for family. You can come with me, you know.
Think he want to see my face? I need to get the children off the bus. How much is due for that gifted program test fee?
50 each. Almost a week's pay.
Worth every dime. They say children who get in that program come out with full rides to college. Room, board, everything paid for.
Yep, that's what they say. I sure wish the schools had this program when Jimmy was that age. He really is smart. Just acted out in class. You remember when the twins came home? Jimmy was so excited to be a big brother. He always covered for them. Broken glass, spilled milk. Sorry, Mama. I did it. Jimmy never wanted to see them suffer, huh? He always felt like he could take pain and suffering better than anybody else could. And he always wanted to do it alone. You know what? Don't worry about the testing money. The kids won't need it. I'm taking them with me to go see Jimmy.
What you say?
I want to take the kids with me to the courthouse to see their brother. This may be the last time my children are all together.
What kind of sense that make? Taking them out of school on a day like this. I'm trying to set them up for their future. And here you go want to undo all my good. I swear, you've always been a backwards woman.
My head on straight about this one, Will Earl. I've always been when it comes to them twins. But this time, I have to speak up. They can try for the program next year.
I tell you this. You ain't making them kids miss their test to run up there behind that delinquent child of yours.
Delinquent child of mine?
Yeah, your child. That's what you said, ain't it? Anytime I try to discipline that boy, you say don't put your hands on my child. Telling me don't tell you how to raise your son. The way that boy been acting out ever since he started getting musky.
You act like he's some kind of bad influence on the kids. He's their brother. He would do whatever he had to do to protect them.
That's my job. They got a dad. And Jimmy would have one too if you had let him. I swear, you act like you single, woman.
Many times I feel better off single than living with you.
You burn me out every time I try to step in with that boy. Hardly 13 years old, breaking in and robbing a store I worked for since before you were born. You should have let me nip that in the bud right then and there.
I didn't know what you was going to do to him, Earl. That night, when the police brought him home, you were in a rage. You couldn't see straight. You get that way sometimes. I didn't know what you were going to do to my child.
What I was going to do to him, look what the world done to him. They got this 3 strikes and you are gone now. When I was coming up, it only took 1 strike. I know them crooks down there at the county courthouse. They getting ready to lock that boy for life and won't miss a lick of sleep over it. Now, I didn't have no say on what your boy, no part in how he turned out, but I got all the say in the world with how them other 2. Maybe if you would have let me snatch that boy out of
I couldn't let anyone hurt him again. I shamed my family when I got pregnant with Jimmy. A pastor's unwed daughter dropped out of high school and left home to live with a man from the streets. Jimmy's dad soon ran off, taking turns living with all his different women. A few years later, he started acting like he wanted to be a part of Jimmy's life. Our lives. Jimmy craved for his love. And I wanted to feel it. I wanted to make my daddy proud. We welcomed him back and things got better for a while. He'd come take Jimmy to school and drop him off. Till one day, he dropped my baby off with a black eye and a bloody nose. I asked Jimmy, what happened? He said, Mama, I didn't want to do it no more. And I said, baby, empty plastic bag. That piss poor excuse of a man had been making my baby sell drugs up there at that school. Jimmy changed after that. It was like a light went out in my face. I failed him as a mom. And I swore then that I would never let anybody else hurt my baby.
My sister bring the kids on down after the test. We in the truck.
This is, just to give you some background, this is a reading. This is actually my first time doing anything writing any sort of play.